The algorithm has spoken. The winning predictions are confirmed as they race towards the finish line.
Welcome to CRI, your trusted source for professional handicapping, Caymanas Park. I'm Ned Gunter, bringing you the complete race day analysis for Saturday, November 15, 2025. We have got 9 competitive races lined up, from season claimers to high-class allowance runners, and plenty of strong betting opportunities. Let's dive straight into race 1 and build your winning ticket. Race 1, 5.5 furlongs, 5-year-old and up claiming. We kickstart with a wide-open claiming sprint where no clear expert emerges. It's a tightly bunched field with 5 solid contenders. from post 5 leads the ratings at 42.8%. Tevin Foster rides for Adrian Prince. This runner's recent figures and mid-draw position makes them dangerous. Last Hurrah, post 9, 6 at 37% with Demar Williams for Paul Smith. Always consistent and should press the pace. Nina Dorada from post 11 at 36.4% and Excuse Me Goodbye from post 7 at 36.3% round out the main contenders, while Donald Almighty at post 10 adds depth for exotics. CRI selection, Cassini to win, Exacta Box Cassini and Last Hurrah. Trifecta, Adnina, Dorada and Excuse Me Goodbye. Superfecta use R5 contenders. Race number 2, 5.5 furlongs, optional claiming. Another balanced sprint for Caesar runners. This one features 3 contenders, closely matched at the top, with 2 standard selections rounding out the field. John P. from post 9 edges slightly ahead with Philip Parchment for Donovan Plummer. 39.9% win chance makes this mid-pack closer a threat. Absolute Blue, post 5 at 39.6%, with Chalric Budai for Dalton Sergiu, has nearly identical numbers. These two tower over the rest. Traditional Boy from post 1 at 26.5% can slip into the exotics, while The Love of God and Prince Marshall fill out the board as standard selections. CRI selection, Exacta Box, John P. and Absolute Blue. Trifecta at Traditional Boy, Superfecta with The Love of God and Prince Marshall. Race number 3, 5.5 furlongs restricted allowance 5. Now, we move to restricted allowance level 5, an event field where the top trio sits within just 2% of the ratings. Dancing Aviator, post 6, wins the algorithm at 41.8%. Tevin Foster for Jason DeCosta. Strong Barn with good prep works showing. Lucky Papa, post 2 at 40.7% for Omar Williams. And Noble Monarch, post 7 at 40.4% for Donovan Clark. Both rate nearly equal and can't be ignored. Bolden Lawyer and Global Machine round out the top 5 contenders. CRI selection, Dancing Aviator to win, Exacta Box, Aviator and Lucky Papa. Trifecta include Noble Monarch, Superfecta, R5. Race number 4, 4 furlong straight, maiden condition, native bred, 4-year-old and up. Short straight dash for maidens, 4 contenders and 1 standard selection make up this field. Lucy on the Go from post 7 leads at 40% with Dane Dawkins for Peter John Passard, fit, fast and overdue. Lady Katara at 39.4% and Bossy Girl at 37.5% are both improving fillies who can challenge from post 5 and 4. Add Lady Lagertha at 25.9% and Beliza Gris as the standard selection for deeper coverage. CRI selection, Lucy on the Go to win, Exacta Box, Lucy on the Go and Lady Katara. Trifecta at Bossy Girl, Superfecta include Lagertha and Beliza Gris. Race number 5, 5 furlong straight, maiden native bred 3-year-old. This 3-year-old maiden sprint brings our first expert pick of the day. Formalist from post 6 is the expert pick at 42.7% with Robert Halladine for Jason DeCosta debuting with solid gallops and top connections. Rebel Post 4 at 40.2% and Feeling Free, Post 7 at 38.5%. Your main challengers as contenders: Modern Monarch at 36% and One Code at 29% completes the top 5. CRI selection: Formalist to win, Exacta, Formalist over Rebel, and Feeling Free. Trifecta box top 3, Superfecta all 5. Race number 6, 7 furlongs, optional claiming 3-year-old and up. Middle distance feature with multiple expert picks highlighting the quality in this field. She's My Edge Fund from Post 5 tops the CRI sheet at 43.5% with Dane McKenzie for Greshford Smith. Casimir in sharp form, though marked as a contender. The expert picks comes from Anonymous at Post 13 with 42.1%. Paul Francis for Norman Smith. Dangerous if she gets a clean trip from the wide draw. And Solar Block, another expert pick, sits at Post 6 with 40% with Dane Dawkins in the saddle. Nakamura at 39.7% and Lucy in the Sky at 39.5% round out the contenders. CRI selection: Exacta box, She's My Edge Fund with Anonymous and Solar Block. Trifecta add Nakamura, Superfecta top 5. Race number 7, 8 furlongs, restricted allowance 2. The day marquees event, high class 3-year-olds going a mile in restricted allowance level 2. Pretty Brown Thing from Post 2 is the expert pick at 43.9% with Natalie Berger for Edward Stanberry. Dominant last start, perfect draw position. Princess Chris from the USA follows at 40.7% and Royal Maverick at 38.8%, both strong contenders. Roaring Kitty at 38.5% and the Leviticus at 33.1% complete the board. CRI selection: Pretty Brown Thing to win, Exacta box, Pretty Brown Thing and Princess Chris. Trifecta at Royal Maverick, Superfecta all 5. Race number 8, 7 furlongs, restricted allowance 3. Deep talented field of older runners in restricted allowance level 3, and we have got a trio of expert picks. Shooting Star from the USA at Post 3 is your top expert pick at 44%. Radish Roman for Adrian Prince, sharp import who loves this trip. Brenda Boy at 42.2% and Unruly Don at 40.6% are also marked as expert picks, making this a high-quality betting race. Blue Sensation at 40.2% and Jay Spieth at 32.4% provide exotic coverage as contenders. CRI selection: Shooting Star to win, Exacta box with Brenda Boy and Unruly Don. Trifecta at Blue Sensation, Superfecta top 5. Race number 9, 6 furlongs, restricted overnight allowance. We close with a powerful sprint loaded with class in the restricted overnight allowance. Another one from Post 10 is our expert pick at 43.2%. Dick Cardenas rides for Anthony Nunes. Form and figures both top notch. Zulu Warrior is also marked as an expert pick at 41.3% from Post 3, making this a dual threat finale. Provident at 40.2% is your main contender, while Cookie Day and Night at 39.5% and Oil Machine at 39.1% are depth to the Superfecta. CRI selection: another one to win, Exacta box, another one, and Zulu Warrior. Trifecta had Provident, Superfecta, use top 5. And that wraps up your Caymanas Race Intelligence analysis for Saturday, November 15, 2025. Key races: race number 5, Formalist, is our first expert pick, clear hedge among the 3-year-old maidens. Race number 6, multiple expert picks in Anonymous and Solar Block lead a deep optional claiming field. Race number 7, Pretty Brown Thing, is your feature standout in the restricted allowance 2. Race number 8, 3 expert picks make this a must-play race for serious handicappers. Race number 9, another one, and Zulu Warrior. Anchor your multi-race tickets. Best bet, Formalist in race 5, our strongest single race expert pick of the day. Spread races, race number 1, race number 2, and number 3. Tight margins call for boxing strategies. Play smart, manage your bankroll, and use our CRI selections as your foundation for exactas, trifectas, and multi-race wagers. I'm Ned Gunter, wishing you good luck and big returns this race day. See you at Caymanas Park.